Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is John Wayne. I'm from Group 19. Our chosen brand is Constellation brand. In our group, we have Meza Lui, Shwe Farhad, and Muhammad Abdi Muhammad and Hema Lui. So in this report, we deliver into a comprehensive strategy analysis of Constellation brand, a leading global player in the beverage industry renowned for its diverse portfolio of beer wines. With an operation spanning with the United States, Mexico, and New Zealand and Italy. The brand itself aims to captivate the consumer preferences through the innovative branding and the keen understanding of market dynamics. This analysis evaluates the company's internal and also external landscape, strategy, position, and offer recommendation to sustain its competitive edges. Leveraging strategy management tools like the SWOT analysis, IFE and EFE metric, and CPM, BCG metric, and IE metric, and space metric, alongside with financial insight. This report provides a roadmap for Constellation brand to navigate the future opportunity and challenges effectively. So now let's talk about the current vision and mission statement. Vision statement is stated to evaluate life with every class raised. For the vision, it is stated at the Constellation, we are building the brand that people loved at fully with a passion for a premium winemaking and industry leading standards for quality, smartly through leading innovation, consumer insights, and the marketing that help grow our business and our partners. And also responsibly by caring for the land, people, and communities where we live and work. Now let's talk about the proposed vision and mission statement. For the proposed vision is to be leading the global provider for a premium beverage experiences that unique people. For the mission, at the Constellation brand, we passionately craft the premium wines with the industry leading quality standards and the leveraging smart innovation, consumer insights, and the strategy marketing to foster our growth and that of our partners. We responsibly, straightforward the lands and support our communities and prioritize the well-being of our diverse and dedicated teams. Our commitment extends to embracing technology and expanding into global markets and ensure sustained growth profitably and a positive public image.
Today, I'll be presenting the internal environment analysis of Constellation brand. Let's start by focusing on key strengths and weaknesses that directly influence our recommendation. Constellation brand is a powerhouse in the US beverage industry, boasting a significant market share in both wines and beer. Key strengths such as strong financial performance, major beer brand rise, market influence, vertical integration, and increasing brewery capacity highlight the company's robust position. Their financial strength evidenced by rising the stock price and the robust revenue growth enables strategic investment and expansion. Additionally, the company's diverse product portfolio, including exclusive right to the popular beer brands and the wide range of wines, caters to various consumer preferences. Their vertical integration strategy from the buyer ownership to distribution, it also enhanced the quality control and cost efficiency. Constellation brand is also actively expanding the brewery capacity and securing glass production through smart acquisition and joint venture. However, the company is facing challenges that warrant the attention. Heavily rely on the US market, expose them to the regional economic rates and also the supply chain vulnerability, particularly in the beer ingredient and the great supply also pose potential disruption. The company limited presence in the spirit market also restrict its competitiveness in this profitable segment. Operational challenges including the potential water supply rates and the lack of dedicated R&D expenses is also hinder the long-term innovation and sustainability. Additionally, the leadership vacancies and unclear strategy visions and mission impacting the decision-making and organizational alignment. So let's move to the IFP matrices. is assess the company's strengths and weaknesses, aligning the weightage to indicate their importance to industry success, and rating to reflect how well the firm is addressing this factor. For Constellation Brand, a score of 2.75 indicates that the company has more strengths than the weaknesses, which means that they are effectively managing its internet factor to support growth and strategic initiative. So to conclude, Constellation Brand demonstrates strong market positioning and financial heart. By addressing the weaknesses, the company can sustain long-term growth and competitiveness in the dynamic beverage industry.
Welcome to our external assessment for Constellation Brands. We have identified 20 key opportunities and threats that will shape our strategic recommendation. Our top opportunities is that the first one, Mexican beer popularity in the United States grew 8% last year, outpacing the overall beer market. Second, the craft beer segment expanded by 6%, presenting a 29.3 billion market. 3. The premium spirit sales increased 12% as disposable income rose 3.5%. And 4. The millennial wine consumption up 25% with a preference for $15 to $25 bottles. 5th, direct wine shipments now legal in 20 states, expanding our potential customer base by 40%. Number 6. The alternative wine packaging sales grew 30%, appealing to 65% of under 35 consumers. 7. The health-conscious consumer driving 15% growth in the low-alcohol wine segment. And 8. The California drought reduced yields by 10%, improved the wine quality rating by 5 points. And the second last, online alcohol sales surged 80%, reaching 5.6 billion in 2023. And last one, Hispanic population in the United States grew 2% last year, boosting demands for Mexican beverage. The key trends. First one is the industry consolidation. Top 3 competitors now control 65% of the market. Second, the grape prices fluctuated 25% due to climate, impacting the production cost. Third one, the regional craft brewers increased by 50%, now accounting for 12% of the beer sales. Fourth one, the consumer preference shift. Light beer sales declined 5%, while the hard seltzer grew 40%. Water supply risk, key aquifer level dropped 10% in our primary production regions. Expand the Mexican beer portfolio to capture growing the Hispanic market and broader U.S. demand. Second, invest in the craft premium segments to offset declining traditional beer sales. Third one is to develop direct-to-consumer channels, leverage new shipping regulation and e-commerce growth. Fourth, innovate the alternative packaging and low-alcohol options to attract the younger, health-conscious consumer. And last one, to implement water conservation measures and diversify sourcing to mitigate the supply risk. By addressing these opportunities and risks, we can strengthen our market position and drive sustainable growth. Thank you.
The SWOT analysis previously mentioned by Ms. Shwe has already highlighted the Constellation Brand's strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. And this session is about the proposed strategy based on this previous mentioned SWOT analysis. The first is based on the strength and opportunities of the Constellation Brands. So, to leverage our strong brand strength to enter new international markets, we aim to expand the distribution of Corona and Miyomi to 5 new Asian markets within the next 3 years. We propose partnering with 3 craft beer brands annually to diversify and expand our portfolio. We also recommend increasing the marketing budget by 20% to promote high-end wine offerings like Miyomi in premium markets. The next is based on strength and threat. We should allocate 30% of our marketing efforts to promote the import and craft beer segments over the next 2 years. And launching a campaign highlighting the health benefits of the red wine will help us target health-conscious consumers. The next strategy is that we propose investing $10 million in water recycling and drought-resistant grape varieties over the next 5 years. The next strategies are based on the weakness and opportunities. So to drive the innovation, we recommend establishing an R&D facility dedicated to wine and beer within the next 2 years with an annual budget of $5 million. We should acquire 2 vodka and whiskey brands by the end of the next fiscal year to diversify our product line. The next one is that we propose purchasing or leasing 500 acres of vineyards annually for the next 3 years to secure our grape supply. The next strategies are based on the weakness and threats. So we recommend divesting 3 minor spirit brands within the next 2 years to focus on our core strength in beer and wine. Renegotiating distributor and supplier contracts to achieve the 5% improvement in the margin within the next fiscal year is very crucial. And we should implement production facility consolidation to reduce the costs by 10% over the next 3 years. So in conclusion, we provided these recommended strategy, and these strategy provide the actionable steps to leverage strength, addresses weaknesses, and capitalize on the opportunities and mitigate threats. These strategies are aimed at ensuring the company's sustained growth and a long-term success.
Well, Well, thank you so much. Now let's talk about Boston Consulting Group matrix. The BCG matrix for the beverage industry categorizes wine and spirit as a star due to its higher market share and a rapid growth, while beer is still in a question mark, with the potential for the growth despite lower market share. Table 2 shows that this with specific financial data, beer leads in a revenue of 3.189 million with 0.7 market share, whereas wine and spirit flow with 2.839 million and 0.75 market share. Both segments shows that a promising growth rates, beer at 13% and wine and spirit at 7%, providing clear insights into their strategic position and potential within the market. Well, now let's talk about the recommendations. The recommendations that we are going to give based on the comprehensive strategic management analysis provided for the Constellation brand. Here are the 10 key recommendations. Number 1 is accelerate the global market expansion, which means prioritize the entry into emerging markets, particularly in the South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, to reduce dependence on the US market and also capitalize on the growing middle class. Number 2 is enhance the premium product innovation, which means invest heavily in the research and development to create, launch in new quality products. The third one is strengthen sustainability initiatives, which means implement more aggressive sustainability practices across all operations, including eco-friendly farming methods, carbon footprint reduction, and improved recycling programs. Next recommendation is drive digital transformation, which means invest in advanced analytics, AI, and machine learning capabilities to improve operational efficiency and decision-making process. The next one is develop strategic partnership, which means form alliances with the local distributors and business in the target expansion and market facility. So the next one is diversity productive portfolio, which means while maintaining strength in beer and wine, consider expanding further spirit categories to make the market balance with the product mix. Next one is enhance vertical integration, which means strengthening strategic acquisition and investment to support supply chain and particularly in the grape production and glass manufacturing. The next one is implement a robust talent development program, which means invest in employee training development and initiatives to foster innovation, improve skills, and ensure the pipeline of the growth. The next one is establish research and development, which means to create a research and development center for the innovation and development, packaging, sustainable practice across the categories. Next one is develop a risk management policy, which is the last one, which means you need to come up with a policy which can reduce the risks like droughts and any other risks that the company can face. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Welcome to our EPS EBITDA analysis for Constellation brand. Our analysis reveals a positive trend in both our earnings per share and EBITDA over the projected period. This upward trajectory suggests that our capital structure and financing decisions are effectively supporting our strategies. The steady increase in EPS indicates that we are successfully translating our revenue growth into the shareholder value. This trend should positively impact the investor confidence and potentially our stock price. Meanwhile, the consistent growth in EBITDA suggests that improving operational efficiency and profitability. This trend supports our ability to fund future investments and manage debt obligations. However, it's crucial to note that this growth may also increase our financial leverage. As our EBITDA grows, so does the impact on our EPS, indicating higher sensitivity to market fluctuations. To mitigate risks, we recommend maintaining a balanced approach to debt and equity financing. This strategy will help us capitalize on growth opportunities while maintaining the financial flexibility. To conclude, our EPS EBIT analysis supports our current financing decisions but also highlight the need for vigilant financial management as we pursue our ambitious growth targets. Thank you for your attention to the Constellation Brand's financial strategy.
Now I'm going to cover the financial projections for the next 3 years, which are 2016, 2017, and 2018.
Start off with revenue growth. So revenue is expected to grow by 24% in next year, 15% the following year, and 12% in the third year accordingly. So this is higher than the past growth rate of 23.8% from 2014 to 2015. So the projection assumes strong performance in the beer and wine segments. And moving on to cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is projected to be 57 to 59% of revenue, slightly higher than 57.2% in 2015, as you can see in the figure. This may be higher due to higher input cost or a changing product mix. So moving on to operating expenses, these are expected to be 18 to 20% of revenue, down from 22.1% in 2015. This indicates improved efficiency. So last but not least, interest expense and tax rate. Interest expenses are projected to rise slightly, possibly due to additional borrowing or higher interest rates. And the projected tax rate is 28%, lower than 28.9% in 2015, possibly due to tax benefits. So moving on to balance sheet highlights, cash and equivalents are projected to increase significantly, indicating strong cash generation. Inventory will remain around 29 to 30% of revenue. Modest increases in property and equipment are expected. And long-term debt is projected due to decrease slightly and indicating debt repayment. Retained earnings are projected to grow due to net earnings and dividend payments. So moving on to cash flow statements, cash flow projections. Cash from operations is projected to grow from $2,000 million in 2015 to $2,700 million in 2018, reflecting strong working capital management. And cash from investing is projected to see increasing outflows, suggesting more investments. Cash from financing is expected to increase from $300 million to $600 million, despite a slight decrease in long-term debt. Overall, cash is projected to increase significantly each year. So, in summary, the projections indicate strong growth and efficient financial management, and it shows continued success in core segments, and smart investments are expected for the future for Constellation Brands. Thank you so much.
Now it's time to wrap up the presentation. Let's review the key point recommendations that we have provided. These are the 5 primary recommendations that led us to us by our analysis, and you may pause to read them. When we compare these strategies to the company's current strategies, we propose a more aggressive global expansion compared to their US-focused approach. We emphasize stronger sustainability targets and digital transformation initiatives. Our product innovation strategy aligns with their focus, but extends further into premium spirits. This strategy shift could help Constellation Brands capture new growth opportunities and strengthen its market position. Our financial projections for the company from 2015 to 2018 show promising improvement. These indicates strengthening liquidity, improved financial leverages, and increasing profitability over the period. We have also developed the implementation timeline for those strategies, and you may possibly take a look. In conclusion, the Constellation brand has a strong foundation but faces challenges in the rapidly evolving beverage industry. The projected financial improvement and carefully planned implementations timeline suggest that these strategies can lead to sustainable growth and enhanced market position for the company. And if you have any questions regarding our analysis or the recommendation strategies, you can reach out to us at any time. Thank you so much for your time and attention.